I'd say the biggest misconception that people have about recovering from alcohol or addiction is that it's only about recovering from those substances, that quitting is the ultimate goal, when that's just the beginning of it. And that the real purpose of these programs, these 12-step programs that I love so much, is to change me. Alcohol and drugs affected my career mostly because I wasn't being the best I could be on stage and off stage in the business of it. Not responsible about how, how I should be presenting my business, and on stage, I think a lot of musicians and maybe even other artists who are into these things actually think that they can do their art better if they're high or drunk, and it's not true. It's not true. You play better when you're sober. Music influences and helps my recovery, but my recovery also influences and helps my music. It's a two-fisted. Is that the best way to put it, or yeah, double-fisted approach? Music has influenced my recovery in, I guess it's the ideas that I get for writing, because if I'm singing it, it's the same thing as, walking the walk, right? Not just talking the talk, but walking the walk. So if I'm going to put that music out, I can't be walking around being a jerk, right? So the music gives me grace to stay clean, and recovery gives me grace to be the best musician I can be. I'd say the biggest gift of grace is humility, which is probably the hardest one to take. But I think from there, everything else can happen. So the biggest gift from grace for me has been me being able to look at myself and say, you're not all that. There's so many gifts. I just look around me, this farm, I've only been a farmer for a few years. It's been, if you'd have said to me, 5 years ago that I'd be owning a farm and a full-time farmer, I would have laughed at you. It was not my plan. And here I am.